ZRX, we start with 1 hour chart. If you refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was within this move, we mentioned about the different possibility, whether the price can break this top or this low or not, because we mentioned the price is almost near to the previous low, this one. Anyway, we mentioned if we get any trade setup, we can look for buy, and this is where we could look for buy. We explain how we can look. All right. And beside that, we mentioned when we get the buy, as long as the price tag the previous top, we can expect for the flat. That's why we mentioned when the price break the previous this top, this is where we have to start to manage. And exactly we see the price tag break, but they start to correct. Okay. Anyway, anyone get the trade from this move, this correction, as we were expected? I mean, because we mentioned any reversal with the flag, we can look for buy. I think right now, since this one they start to correct, at least if they can move their stop loss to break even, they do. If not, they just take out the trade, because the way is moving. Maybe we can put this one in relative to this for flat for one more drop. Okay, that's why we have to protect and manage the trade we have here. Okay, in this case we move to higher time frame. We start with daily chart. As we can see, based on daily chart, the price broke the previous top. Now we want to see whether we can get the continuation from here or not. What? Because the way it's moving is really corrective. That means based on daily chart we cannot confirm. That's why we move to forward chart. And if we move to forward chart now, we're looking at this correction. We don't have any confirmation for continuation, because we want to see, may this one give us one more drop, as we explained, based on 1 hour chart. If we get, then from there we can look for buy. But if the price continue from here, I don't think we can get any new trade set up unless we wait for the breakout of this top. Okay, that's why if we move to 1 hour chart, no one, we had a trade from here. Now we start to manage, as I mentioned, and now we want to see whether this is a correction for continuation, or we can look for this flat for one more drop. Mostly if we get one more drop, it can give us better trade setup for next trade. But if the price continue from here, I don't think we can get any trade setup from within this range unless this one turn to a corrective move. Then from there we can look for buy. But right now we don't have any buy setup. And if the price continue from here, as I mentioned, we cannot get any trade set up within this move. Then we have to wait for the breakout of this top to look for trade. But if this one turn to a corrective move, then any trade for buy, we will take it. Anyway, we don't have any trade set up right now. The only thing is any trade, again, we have to start to manage in case this one give us one more drop. We are not looking for the down move. At least we need to be aware how to manage over trades. And as I mentioned, if we get a correction from here, we will take the trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update or any trade setup, I will share. Thanks.